This is how you remove the rear brake caliper. So by removing the two 12 bolts. Instead of removing this clip, just take out the whole entire caliper from these two bolts in the back here. So this is basically just a bracket for the handbrakes. The only thing attaching this entire caliper is brake line for the fluid. This is what the old pads look like. They're worn down, so I'll change them. Make sure I get a bucket to collect all the whole fluid. This video is how to rebuild the rear caliper. So I have a lot of miles on it, so I decided to scrap everything and put it back together. It's a good thing to do because sometimes the piston just be seized. This needs to be stiff like this. So this piece here hooks onto this notch, and this piece here sits right here. This is a 17 socket. Don't forget this washer. It has a groove on it, so make sure and put it back correct. This is how you take out the piston. You screw it out anti-clockwise. Best thing to do is to pull back the dust boot, so while turning it will not rip the boot. This is the reason why you need to scrap your brake calipers and inspect them, because they could fail at any time. Well, this is corrosion over the years. This is the condition of the piston, so I'll clean this up as best as possible. So I have a C-clip inside there. So there's this first, in this order. Smaller side of the spring goes into the caliper like this, and the big side goes onto the washer here. There's a small washer that goes on the top. I put this on the side. The bearing came out this way, so when installing, put the flat piece back. Already took out the boot rubber. It's very stiff, so make sure and be patient with it. It will come out. Remove this. So this and this goes into one piece. There we go. This also has a seal here, an O-ring. This is the reason why you need to rebuild your calipers. All this junk. This is what came out from the last piece inside here. So this goes in like this. This piece here sits inside here. This pill goes between here. This goes like this in the inside, and it locks. So these are all the parts here that came out from the entire caliper. This is the rear metal. The only thing I left was the bleeder valve. And don't forget the O-ring inside here. All these parts came out with one caliper. You don't need to scrub the piston, you just need to clean up here. And then between here with the seals, the dust boot fits. This is all the parts that came off the caliper. I clean up everything as best as I could. So this is a perfect example of when the piston gets so hot that it starts to stick on the seal. So this is the reason why I'm doing this, to clean up everything as best as possible. This came back like new. Clean up the housing itself, side there looks nice. So the first part of the insulation part is this piece here that goes in here, and this comes in here. So you need to put some grease to lubricate it. So I install this seal back first. It's a good idea to put some grease in here too. This is where the pill sits. So if you notice, there's two holes down there. These two notches go inside there. So you would know if it see properly because this piece will not come out, but you have to push simultaneously on the side to this direction. This piece goes in next to sit inside it. Lube this entire house then.